Hot in Nigeria. This is the year of the beer. Leave it here in a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near. In the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands. Counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine in the right place at the wrong time. Said I go crazy out of my mind, and I think back when Daddy wrote down that it might.
Man, this year was so much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th.
Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Bulls. For the Phoenix Suns, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to tip things off right. Bulls, Suns, up next. Back in a moment.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And it's happening out in Phoenix, where the Suns will be going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. And you love the build-up to a new season. Lots of anticipation. Shaq, what are you looking for?
There were some VIMs this offseason.
Very interesting moves.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. And you got to understand, that kind of shift, that right there can shift the balance of power.
Wow. The last year, the Eastern and Western Conference was balanced out. Well, we'll see if the trend reverses this year.
And that'll take it right up to tip as we go courtside.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Shake and bake out there with Jones. Then it's the bodyguard. Then it's Silk, and it's Blackman in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, they've got Big Daddy. Buckets is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Richmond, and it's Adams in at the 3 slot. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on the shoulder.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later. A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Mitchell outside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Bulls now. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Poked away. And here comes the break. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Henson the pass to Silk. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Rebounded by Coleman. Here's Big Daddy. Richmond outside. Goes up on the wing. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Blackman. Passes it to Silk. Bucket is good. Silk's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Coleman. Tries it from the top of the key. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. There's the pass to Blackman. He kicks to Henson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Henson.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Richmond with the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Henson. Rebound by the Suns. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
And when you watch the Bulls play, Chris, they just seem to lack an organizational direction.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the team committed to Boylen to shape their youth. They don't seem to be interested in playing up-tempo or following any NBA trend. The distrust between players in the front office is not helping their recruiting of free agents. A lot going wrong there.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Blackman. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Richmond, and the basket by Blackman.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Well, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Here's Richmond. Banked in off the glass.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now Henson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And they're on the break. Pushing it up. Richmond with the bucket.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Now here's Henson. And now the Suns, a fast break. Lays it in off the breakaway. 6 points for Big Daddy.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Henson kicks to Jones. Richmond with the defensive effort. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Adams wide open. Traps in the tray.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside, Jones. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jones has got 5.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch. This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Henson the pass to the body. Rocket 6. Floats one. He lays it in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Richmond against Jones. Richmond no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Here's Big Daddy. 6 points for him. Here's Adams. Here's Mitchell. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with 2 big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there and Washington, just looking at him, throwing a oop. I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look and he'd say, I'll get you an easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him. We're playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them. And then the next play say, now it's your turn. You're open, because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that will say, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
Teams changing it up here. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 4th, the Suns.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Here's Thunder. Down low, Davis, out of hand on it. A solo fast break. Here's Richmond. Finished off the break. Richmond's got 10.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Thunder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Suns leading by 4. Richmond outside. Goes back up. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the wing right side. Thunder passes to the body. Davis on the follow.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Richmond. 10 points for him. Count it.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Davis. That one wide left. The Sun shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Silk passes to Reed. Here's Silk. Richmond outside. Passes to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Here's Hall. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And now a 6-point Suns lead. The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Thunder. Knocked away. Blackman the pass to Thunder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line. 2 shots. First free throw is good.
Well, Jim Boylen, he won the Chicago head coaching job after his interim stint. The fans were unsure of the hire, but the front office believes in him moving forward.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for Boylen, Chris, he's been a bit demanding on his roster.
Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be tough. He's tasked with molding this young Bulls core. I mean, the front office wanted a hard-nosed coach. They believe they found their guy with Boylen's approach.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's the dude. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's tied up with that one. Sun shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Reed the pass to Richmond. Lets a floater go. And he lays it up and in. Richmond's got 14 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the pass to the dude. Puts it up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Reed. With 1 on the clock, we've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina, Volanos. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
The Bulls shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, we've got Richmond. Mitchell is out there with Big Smooth. Then it's Silk, and it's Reed in at the 1. 2 on the clock. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Here's the dude. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, Kevin, it's impossible for the D to impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
Pass to Silk. Reed the pass to Silk. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's the dude. Tries again. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Thunder. He's got 5. Another one falls for Chicago.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Reed. It's Richmond on the wing. Off target on the 15-footer. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Can't hit from 12.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Hall passes to Reed. Pass to Richmond. Out to the right wing. Here's Silk. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And here are the Bulls now. Passes it to Davis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Reed the pass to Richmond. To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Chicago calls timeout. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon, what Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jones kicks to Henson. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. That shot is off. Suns leading by 3. The pass to Richmond. Davis with the double team. To the wing on the left. Here's Adams. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now here's Henson. Defense is right there. The shot's good. And that's now 6 points for Silk.
Oh, I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 6. Pass to Hall. Here's Big Daddy. A 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bulls trail by 7. And here is Henson. Outside, Jones. On the wing. And that one hits back iron. Phoenix is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Here's Richmond, and Richmond with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jones. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Silk. It's hauled in by the Suns.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Hall passes to Richmond. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Davis. Coleman, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Here's the dude. 8 points for him. Here's Richmond. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jones drives in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one falls for Jones. Silks checked in for Richmond. And so Jones nails both of them. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis, yes. You're taking the best of the best and you're creating the whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old. And so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game. And so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree.
One shot.
Bulls trail by 10. Henson with it. Pass to Davis. Back to Henson. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Silk, defended by Jones. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
The Suns have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Bulls trail by 11. "18 feet out, and it's good off the glass." Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Silk. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Now here's Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over Adams. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jones. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic. Here's Big Daddy. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Coleman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls trail by 9. Now Henson unloads. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pass to Silk. And the Suns get it back. Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Henson dishes to Jones. Over Coleman. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Jones has got 13 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Coleman. And the foul on Big Smooth. That's foul number 2 for him. Bodyguards checked in for Chicago. Thunder comes in for the dude. Bulls trail by 9. 1:19 left in the first half. The bodyguard, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Phoenix has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. It's tipped. The pass to Reed. 14 feet away, and that's good off the glass that time. Reed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Thunder passes to the bodyguard. Inside. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Henson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the left side wing. Here's Adams. in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jones, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Adams.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Coleman, the pass to Silk. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. Misses the wing jam. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times, they kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Mitch Richmond in this game. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 9-point game. And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. We've got the bodyguard. Shake and bake out there with Jones. And it's Silk, and it's Blackman in at the small forward position.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Bulls have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Richmond. Lays it up off the glass. Richmond's got 21.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Now here's Henson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Silk. Back to Henson. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Henson's got 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Kicks it to Richmond. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. For the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 24.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And he makes that one. And that's 10 points for Silk.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Yep, that one goes. And the Suns lead by 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Jones. 13 points in the game. Five to shoot. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the inside. Coleman. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Bulls trail by 12. Jones the pass to Henson. 13 feet away. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Richmond with the bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now here's Henson. Tight defense on him. Here's Jones. Another one falls for Chicago.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
And Jones over to help. And Adams kicks to Richmond. Pass to Mitchell. Over Blackman. Lock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Jones the pass to Henson. Outside, Jones with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
He's feeling it. Again, Chicago.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Here's Coleman. He's got 8. He kicks to Adams. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Jones. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Hall's checked in for Phoenix.
One shot.
You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare? So when you played this?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was no both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you know, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Davis is checked in for Silk. The Dude comes in for Jones. And Thunder subbed in for Henson. That one misses. And it's Davis with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. Blackman, the pass to Thunder. Connects on the 17-footer. Thunder's got his third basket of the night right there. Suns leading by 8. Richmond outside. Passes it to Hall. Here's Reed. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The bodyguard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Silks checked in for Big Daddy. Phoenix has gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Bulls trail by 8 to the left wing. And there's the pass to Thunder. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Left side, Davis. It's stolen. Hall passes to Richmond. Drains the 3-pointer. Richmond's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Suns. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Davis, the pass to the dude. Here's Thunder, covered by Mitchell. Here's Thunder. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots from the line. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Richmond outside. Tipped away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Suns foul. Mitch Richmond. That's his first personal foul.
Phoenix on defense. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Thunder. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Thunder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Richmond. The teardrop falls in. And the Suns lead by 10.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. Teardrop shot. No good on that one. Good D by Mitchell. Reed the pass to Silk. And that one, good. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Pass to Black. Here's the dude. To the middle. Here's Thunder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thunder's got 14.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Here's Reed, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's the dude. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Suns. Big Smooth got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Thunder. Rebound by the Suns. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Bulls trail by 14. Blackman, the pass to Thunder. Got a piece of it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Goes up. And Richmond with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Some changes for Phoenix. Coleman's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Adams in for Richmond. And Chicago also making a switch. Jones is checked in. 1:03 left in the third. Here's the bodyguard. Shot clock at 6. Thunder passes to the dude. And no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Silk. 9 points in the game so far. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shoots a fader. It doesn't go for him. Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Blackman. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Buckets is out there with Big Smooth. Then it's Silk. Then it's Thunder. And it's Reed in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Puts it up from 15. He can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Thunder, right wing. Passes to the bodyguard. Here's Silk. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Reed the pass to Silk. Kicks it to Adams. The pass to Silk. Here's Silk. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Big Daddy's checked in for the Suns.
One shot.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Coleman. Snatched away. All by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
A three-pointer is right on target.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
And Henson kicks to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Suns lead by 14.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Thunder. Rebound by the Suns. Big Smooth got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. And Adams with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Silk passes to Henson. Here's the bodyguard. Outside, Jones. Clock at 4. From past the arc. The putback. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Big Daddy. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From the arc. Another shot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and crisp music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit we're going to see guys walking. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games. And then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now here's Adams. Now the pass to Silk. Here's the three. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jones, the pass to the bodyguard. Pass to Thunder. Shot from 16, and he drops that one in. Thunder's got 13 points in the second half.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Mitchell outside. Here's Coleman. Fades. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Bulls trail by 19. And here is Henson. Here's Silk. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Silk's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Passes it to Silk. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Silk. Off target with his 3.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
He gets it in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The pass to Big Daddy. Adams outside. Pass to Silk. Lets it go from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. The bodyguard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jones, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Mitchell, and he finishes nicely on the way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bulls trail by 17. Outside, Jones. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got 23 points.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
The Big Daddy passes to Mitchell. Adams outside. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Don't need it. But I can't take a loss. I throw it up. Hey, y'all living in luxury. Where I'm from. Summer, you think this is the summer league. I always hope you can know what the win. We used to shit when it did over 60. I'ma complain because they didn't feel it. Only got stronger because it ain't. And they know the vibe. Act like they already not on my side. I went to it and nobody cried. Cause this every day and it's not a surprise. This how it is, a day in the life. Check on your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes. Better than really don't stay to a close. Like Rodman, Rolex diamonds, 50 plots and styling, buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, like Rodman, Rolex diamonds.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Mitch Richmond.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was gonna be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And Chicago has possession. It's a 16-point game. Passes it to Silk. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Richmond against Jones. Doubled by Henson. Over to the left wing. Coleman knocks down the three ball. Coleman's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Phoenix.
The man has no part, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And Adams kicks to Richmond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Mitchell trying to free himself. Adams' shot is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But yeah, this is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Here's Jones. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Blackman, the pass to Silk. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely, and that one drops for him.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Down low. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 39.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And the basket by Jones.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Richmond with it. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.